This might be your last podcast you've ever
This
done.
might be my last day on Earth. After that water.
Keurigs need to be cleaned like at least once a month.
At once a month?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's like a period. I didn't know that. Jesus.
That is interesting.
That's
analogy.
disgusting because that thing's been there for years. I've used it for years.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe my immune system is incredibly strong now because of the disgusting mold that I have for the past 3 years just been put in my body. I'll keep at it.
Maybe. I had a roommate. He didn't he was having some gut problems, some serious gut problems, and he finally realized it was his water bottle. It was the cap, like on his water bottle. That he looked in it and he's like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, "Don't you taste that? Like, don't you taste? Do you ever use a water bottle?"
I do wash my water bottle obsessively.
Okay, same here.
Well, he was getting like little chunks in his, and he was just like, "Oh, it's just in the water."
Well, not chunks,
little snack.
but like there's like mold in there, and if I haven't washed it in like 2 days, 3 days, sometimes it gets a smell, especially if I've eaten and used it, and I can't drink from this anymore.
No, I'm very particularly clean about my water bottles.
You are. You
knew that?
You are a very clean person. I've been to your place. You are very organized, very
Have you
tidy.
been to my place?
Yeah.
Damn.
You invited me over. We were talking
Oh
about
my God,
sketch
when we
ideas.
talked about I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I love living alone too. I've lived with roommates, and I hate relying on other people to be clean because I just love being able to go home to my own clean space with my dog. She's down here. Hi, Frankie.
That's a nice luxury to have.
Yeah.
Have you lived with your roommates before?
Yeah.
How did that go?
It was fine. So I've lived in my current apartment for 9 years, but in the course of those 9 years that I've lived there, I've had so many people live on my couch like for years worth of time. I had one guy live with me for 2.5 years. I had another guy live with me when I was in university. He crashed on my couch because he was from Orange County, but it was closer for him to live at my place. I had my brother live with me for a year. So it's been many years of people living with me, but oh, it's nice to live alone. When I first moved down here, I was with a girlfriend, and we lived in a 2-bedroom place with another girl that was so messy, and she'd use our groceries, and it just made me realize, you know what? I don't want to live with people anymore if I don't have to.
Whoa. She used your groceries?
Yeah, like her bedroom, we would just like peep in because the door would be open, and like all of the drinks and snacks we bought would be in her bedroom, and I was just like, okay, that's cool. And her friends would be over using our stuff, and then that made me realize, I think I want to live alone. So now I live alone with my dog.
I'm sorry. My blood pressure is rising right now just even talking about this.
I know, because I would never do that. It would never cross my mind to use someone else's groceries.
What did you say to her when you saw your food that you bought?
She would say, yeah, I know. I'll buy some more when I'm at the store next time. And I was like, okay. I wanted it now, but okay.
Oh, my God.
And that was my first year in L.A.
I think there should be a law where if somebody does that, it's okay to kill them.
You can execute them on the spot.
Thank you.
Okay, shake on that. We're both on the same page at least.
There you go.
So,
Bro.
boys, do you have anything to tell us? You've been stealing any snacks of mine? Okay, good.
Oh, my God.
So
I do take the snacks here, but I feel like that's for everybody.
You do?
Yeah.
On your knees.
Whoa.
No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding.
Wait.
You're blowing me.
Oh, gosh. We just got demonetized. Thank you.
I meant you're blowing my mind. That's what
There
I
it
meant.
is. That's
Whoa, you are
you blew
blowing
my
my
mind.
So we can say execute people, kill people, but the moment we say blow you,
Egg-
demonetized.
No, I said eggs.
Oh.
So you throw eggs at them, not the other thing.
Yeah, not murder.
No. We don't murder people here.
No.
It's execute. You just throw eggs at them.
And then they look kind of cute.
Right. With egg stuff on them.
Execute.
I said egg stuff instead of just yolk. I just realized that. Egg stuff. Yeah. Thank you for
Yeah, get on your
confirming
knees
that.
and I'll put my egg stuff all over you. Oh, I'm trying to get us close to the demonetization. I'm kidding. Wait, Sam, this is my first time in the new studio.
This is it really?
Yeah, I haven't
What do you
chatted
think?
since you've been in here. It's great. It's a cool vibe when it's closed in. The door is shut. The lights are all on. I like it.
Yeah, it's more. I like it. It's more intimate.
Oh, absolutely. It's more intimate.
I like cozy things a lot. I don't know if you know about this about me. One of my nicknames is Cozy King.
I had no idea.
I am obsessed with being cozy.
Okay, how? What is cozy to you? Like, what is your dream situation? And you're like, this is great. I am cozy. The cozy king is on his throne.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
It's raining outside.
I mean, you've had a blessing of that the past few days.
Hasn't it been awesome?
It's been fine. I'm glad Peyton's power went out. He deserves it. But other than that, I'm kidding. I was kidding.
No.
I thought I wasn't serious.
Let me tell you why. First of all, he deserves it because he doesn't know how to turn buttons correctly.
Wait, whoa.
So anyway,
Whoa. I don't know how to what?
shots fired.
Wait, I don't know how to what?
Turn buttons correctly, like the stuff with my the volume with my headset just happened. Are you getting flustered?
I'm getting flustered.
No, but did you lose power at all?
It would go out and then come back on. Go out
Okay.
and come back on.
And yours went out for how long? Is it still out?
It was like 12 hours.
Okay, because mine didn't go out at all. I never experienced it, but everyone seemed to make it seem like all of Los Angeles was out of power because that rain was the real deal. We have the glass ceilings here, like the windows, and we were working here on Thursday and Friday. It was the heaviest rain that I've ever heard. Like I was just like, oh my God, these are like water balloons hitting the roof.
The wind was the windiest I've ever had here with a storm. We saw a lot of transformers exploding and power lines because the sky would just light up green constantly.
Oh, really? Dang, that's kind of sick. But I didn't see that, and I still have power.
I was hoping for the end of the world.
Okay, so it was rainy. It's cozy. You like to get cozy. Where do you go?
It's raining. It's cozy. It's late night, right? You're cuddled underneath the blankies.
Okay,
it's
you are
super
turning
cold.
me on. Go on.
It's super cold in the apartment. Okay.
I prefer that as well.
Yeah, because then that way you can utilize the blankets properly. Okay. Peyton's making a face, and I hate
That
you
sounds
even more.
miserable.
Oh, how many people are gonna disagree, dude?
No,
Zeke,
I bet a lot of people disagree. But why would I want it to be cold?
I always want to. My bedroom is always cold, except for like
man.
my bed is the coziest thing in the world, and it just makes me enjoy. So I guess I could be a cozy prince.
Well,
Heater's full blast.
well,
Just
I'll
on
give
me.
you for people who are above 2% body fat.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
Yeah.
2% body
and
fat.
have
That's true.
a tent of going out in the sun.
That's true.
It helps to have a little bit of coolness because you're not just
Yeah.
cold all the time.
Right. Okay.
I also do it though because it forces my dog to cuddle under the sheets with me. Because otherwise she's like, oh, it's warm out here. I'll go lay on the floor. I'm like, no, you're getting in bed with me and we are cuddling. And it works like a charm.
There you go. Maybe some. You've got a nice little pastry. Your choice. It could be some custard.
Yeah.
Cheese
Ooh,
Danish,
ooh,
hot
I
chocolate,
do
or
like a
maybe
good
just
cheese
just a
Danish.
nice little tea, whatever you like.
Yeah.
A nice
Okay.
herbal tea if you're
Ooh,
feeling
an
extra.
herbal tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had a nice meal right beforehand,
So
Yeah.
you're nice and full.
but not too sleepy full. You know
And not
that-
grossly full.
Right.
Because you can be too full to where you're like, what the fuck did I do?
Right.
Or what the heck? What the shoot? What can I say to not get us demonetized?
We're past that.
You were past
time.
that. I was just.
It's the first 5 minutes. You're not allowed to say like fuck.
Okay,
So we're done.
so now I can be like, cum
done.
guzzler, horse cock.
Yeah, you could do all of that if you really wanted to.
Dude, this is
Hey,
awesome.
Hey. Hey.
This is so fucking cool.
Okay.
Okay, back to the cozy cheese Danish. Cozy
You know what?
cheese Danish.
I have Zeke 3.0 here right across from me right now.
Wait, who's 2.0?
No.
This is Zeke 1.
Yeah.
We skipped to 3.
I'm just
Yeah, we
taking it
skipped
up
the
that
3.
many
Yeah,
notches.
yeah.
Oh,
his
shit.
Nick is like at that level.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Dude, you looked so. We are so off topic.
I need to know the technicality behind it.
You looked so good. You're like, where's Zeke 2.0?
I need to know.
Anyway,
Do I cut away to him?
so, you're watching something spooky. It could be a ghost hunting show, a new episode of it that
Fox
looks
News,
terrifying.
potentially.
Not Fox News.
You're right. That's too
Spooky
scary.
movie. And you can be with either by yourself or close friends or with a pet. One of those things. That's a nice, spooky, cozy evening at home.
That's good. I can agree
Yeah.
with that because
Yeah.
I actually everything you said I agree with the cold bedroom.
Right.
Getting nice and full enough because also then the worst thing is when you have to pee, and then you have to jump up out of bed out of the cozy.
But
I don't like doing that.
But the coming back to the cozy,
you know
is
what
just as
awaits.
good.
You know what awaits.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I can agree with that, and
Yeah,
that's
so-
why I love being cozy in bed doing it. I just bought some new pillows. Tommy and I both did. Our coworker, the other video guy here, for anyone who doesn't know, we were at IKEA buying stuff for Idobi, and then we were both just looking at pillows because I've never had like a really nice pillow. And then we came across like these memory foam ones that are cooled on one side and like not cool on the other, but they're memory foam, thick and firm, like $75 each. We both picked up 2 of them. It was like last week or 2 weeks ago, and it has taken my cozy times up just a notch. And I have a sound bar above me behind my bed. I figured that would be the best way to do it. So then when I watch a movie, it's like surround sound behind me. So I'm down with the cozy.
Do you appreciate weight, like a little bit of a weighted blanket on you?
I
To
don't
feel that.
I've never had like a heavy blanket on me.
You're okay. Let me tell you something right now.
Changed my life, man.
It's amazing. I have a couple, and one is really heavy. I had to stop sleeping with it because it was actually getting hard to like move it.
You woke up suffocating.
I was like,
it's
whenever
like
I
a
have to turn
workout.
over. Yeah, it is a little bit of a workout. It's like 15 pounds or something.
So
like
you
that.
can't use it during like the summer though, right? When it's warm.
No.
Okay.
No, sir.
See,
You have to keep your apartment really cold for that to work out.
As you
then-
do.
Yeah, which is hard because then it gets really expensive if you live in LA.
keeping it cold.
The apartment?
Oh, I was thinking like during this time, this is great. It's
Oh my
nothing
God.
but cold. So you're in weighted blanket winter weather right now.
I would rather. I want it cold, but there's something really cool about having either like a nice heater in your living room or turning up the heat and feeling a little bit of that warm air come in.
When you can kind of just walk around, if you're kind of doing daily tasks, it's great to have it the temperature you want it. But when I'm
Yes.
ready to be lazy and I don't have much to do, I'm like, all right, we're cooling this place down, grabbing some blankets, we're getting cozy.
Yeah, I cannot stand a hot apartment.
No, oh my God, it's the worst. And that's why one of my least favorite things about naps is, do you ever wake up just sweating from a nap? Do you nap? Are you a nap guy?
I've napped. I haven't napped recently
Oh, man,
because
I
I've been
love
busy.
naps.
But yeah, you want it cold. I feel like. With
Yeah,
a nap. You
yeah.
wanna sweat.
Because I hate...
Do you sweat from naps? You look like
Yes.
you were nodding your head. Yeah.
Yeah.
You big sweater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only with naps though.
Your body okay?
No.
I always say the only things that make me sweat are naps and faps. They're the two things that make me sweat.
That's good. That's a good phrase to live by.
Oh.
How much time do we have left?
We are doing so good today.
At least 40
This is
minutes.
great.
Dude, stop drinking that water.
I have no choice but to stop. It's gone.
Dude, is anyone gonna clean that?
Yeah, I'm going to make a note of it now for Monday.
Dude,
If I've survived the night, Jesus.
you haven't seen the things floating in it?
And then, you mean the floaty boys? That's what we call them. The little green, like, gooey looking thing. That's the floaty boys.
Have you ever gone to a restaurant, since you're like a really clean person like me, and kind of took a peek in the back kitchen or maybe some of the employees, and you see some of the way they act or the way they grab something that's not really cleanly, and you'd be like, I'm out of here.
There was this Thai place. It's just down the street. I think it's called...
We don't have to say their name.
Oh.
we might. I don't want to. We might need
Make
to
a note of that.
Can we bleep
Make a
that
note of
out?
the
Yeah.
time
I don't want to
stamp
like
here.
ruin someone's business.
But
I-
so,
What?
Just real quick, your dog is eating
Frankie's
moss.
eating the moss.
Frankie,
off
get in
the
your kennel.
wall.
Come here. Go.
He's just been chowing down.
He is covered in moss. I wish I had a camera on him, dude. He's a cow over there. He's got a beard of nothing but moss.
It's she.
I apologize.
Wow, you assumed Frankie's gender.
I'm sorry.
Cancel
God.
Peyton.
I'm
Hashtag
sorry.
cancel.
So there's this Thai restaurant down the street from here.
Okay,
and-
make sure we bleep the name out though.
Yeah.
wait.
Is it called the Thai restaurant?
No,
down
he
there?
said the name
I said the
earlier,
name
yeah.
about 2 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah.
So make a note of it. But
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was there, and then like in between where you sit and the kitchen is, they just had like one of those little foldable walls, the kind of like
Yeah.
Asian print walls, whatever they are. And then there was a kid with their pants down, sitting on the toilet or on the sink, like the dish sink. And then so I was just looking back there with my girlfriend at the time, and then we were just like. And then the one of the waiters or someone looked over and saw us and ran over and grabbed the kid off of the sink, and we were just like, well, that just happened. So yes, I have been to a restaurant before and seen some questionable actions happening in the kitchen.
A kid peeing or pooping in the sink.
It was clearly doing something bathroom-wise because his pants were down to his ankles, and I'll never forget it. He was just having the time of his life. He's like, la, 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 sitting on a sink. And I was like, woo. And that was my experience. So, yeah. And, like, if restaurants do have, like, dirty cups, I pick up on that real quick. Like, if there's, like, lipstick left over on it.
Oh.
And I hate it if it's not my shade because, like, it's probably going to get on my mouth. So I pick up on the dirty stuff.
I won't say which Olive Garden I went to.
Oh, so you can say the name?
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not going to
'cause that's
close
a-
Olive Garden.
Yeah,
it's a
exactly.
chain.
Yeah. The steak knife that was given at the table looked like it was the first steak knife they had when they opened the restaurant up 30 years ago.
I mean, they may have been doing that as kind of a congratulatory thing. What was on it? Food?
no, it was, when you've washed the handle of
So
a
much that's
knife.
just worn down.
Yeah, and it's like flaky and it's discolored and it's just almost shaky, right? And you're like, hey, throw this away. Get a new knife.
Gives
Why
it
are we?
personality.
It gives it personality. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple splinters in the hand on the way in.
It
Are you-
just
are you
sets
ju-
the vibe for the place.
Gotcha. Are you just saying everything wrong today on purpose?
What are you talking about?
You know what?
What?
You came in here hot today,
Yeah.
and I'm
You're always
fighting
hot.
back against it.
Yeah.
You know that?
Because apparently your headphone volume has been too loud for like what, like
I think-
200 episodes.
I think
in
my
a row?
scream put him in the real bad mood when I screamed into that.
It wasn't. Yes, but
That one would.
yes, but
But you're the guest. He can't get on.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Horse cock.
Now, you know what? Speaking of,
Horse cock?
yeah,
Okay.
I thought there was going to be a funny transition there. There wasn't. You actually were on the Grammys red carpet recently,
I was.
and you posted a video about it, which
did.
I laughed really out loud on whenever
Thank you.
The Rock was walking by.
I made him laugh.
Do you think so?
I know so. I have video. The video you saw, he laughed.
And also you tried to get Taylor Swift's attention. That didn't work out.
She looked. So yeah, so I went to the Grammys. It was earlier this month. I used to work for Alternative Press, the music publication, and that was my start in the music world. And so in 2016 and 17, I covered the Grammys for them. All right?
All right.
So then they hit me up and they said, "Hey, you want to come back?" 2 days notice. So I went there and I did it.
Well, I got a little treat for you today. I know you didn't get an
Taylor
opportunity.
Swift is here.
Well, almost. I know you didn't get an opportunity to talk with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
He actually called into the show way back when, and we were able to get a hold of him. And Zeke, would you mind calling him up? And that way or Peyton, could you call him up and make sure we can connect?
Absolutely.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, so
I'm
now you
nervous.
get the interview you wish you could have done.
Because see, The Rock has already
Oh,
answered this
is he-
time and time again.
Is that
I think that might be The Rock. But he's going to be talking
hello,
to you.
Dwayne?
Hey! Hey, Nick! How's it going, brother?
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, brother. Wow, I didn't know we were on good terms like this already. I know you were busy at the Grammys. No, the guy likes to laugh. How we doing, DW?
Oh,
Or
we're
DJ,
doing,
DJ.
We're doing great.
Cool. So the main thing.
Penis in your anus.
What?
Penis in your anus.
Something about heinous?
Penis in your anus.
I thought you'd appreciate that since you got a pretty dirty mouth there, son.
You sound like Bill Clinton or something. What?
It must be the connection. I've been doing a lot of press, so my voice is a little, hoarse.
Cock. There we go. Now we're tying it all together.
Yep.
So
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
what?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Is that because I haven't
Dwayne.
been running as much as I used to?
I heard you like to exercise, so what questions do you want to ask me, Nick Major, that you didn't get to ask, son?
Dad? The one question I wanted to ask you at the Grammys was, would you be willing to lose all of your muscle for a movie role?
Of course not.
Okay, shit. Well, have a good day, Dwayne. It was good chatting with you. I'm so happy we got to do this.
The great one says you can kiss his ass.
Okay, you got a filthy mouth, too.
Wow, what an intense interview.
That was actually
with,
really, I have to say, I really appreciate you guys coordinating that.
dude, of course, man. I'm glad
was
he.
actually-
I mean, he hung up though, right? He's done.
Yeah, I think he.
Okay, cool. Hey, man, I there you go. You're welcome. I guess
That was actually really, I don't know, there's not many like career moments where I get starstruck, but that was actually really cool. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. I want to just thank all of you over here at Wesam's World
Yeah,
for
man.
coordinating that. That was great.
Thank you, man. I thought you would appreciate that, and
So
I knew,
you didn't really want to hear about the Grammys. You just wanted to lead me into this fucking rock bit.
dude. What are you talking about, dude? Of course. I mean, this is. I mean, we could talk about the Grammys.
No, that was it. That was it. It was cool. All right. See you all next time. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Wesam Major Show.
Oh, that made
No,
my
but that was
day.
cool. That was really awesome to chat
Um,
with him.
No, we thought it was cool. Like you were there and you got to talk with some of the people there. at
Yeah, I
least.
talked with Black China and Amber Rose, but the rockers, the big names, really. I mean, they're big names. Girls, if you're watching,
Can I ask you this though, because I've been on the opposite side where I'm on the red carpet. What's it like energy wise for you trying to talk with these?
it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did come to find I'm without a doubt, at least where I was positioned, the loudest person trying to get people's attention, just even a reaction. I don't care if they talk to me because I know they're not going to. I know Taylor Swift's not going to stop and talk to me. I know The Rock's not going to stop and talk to me. But it seems to be because the Grammys, there's hundreds of press that go down, and AP was the very last one. We had like two press people after us, but you're standing so close that we're pretty much at the end. And when people would walk by, everyone was just being quiet. So I would be the one yelling out to at least get a reaction. So then I got The Rock to laugh and Taylor Swift, and it's cool. It was always fun in the past, so I was glad to be back.
That's good. I'm just curious because it's always so hectic being on the other side, and you're answering a lot of the same questions. It feels like whenever I've done those long press line junkets.
Yeah, which to an extent, I guess, makes sense because you're usually on a red carpet for a specific reason. So I feel like for the most part, most press people are going to be like, oh, tell me about this role. Oh, tell me about this role. Oh, tell me about this role. How was it working with? How was it working with? How was it working with? And at the Grammys especially, because the ones that want to chat with you are the smaller artists. They have their publicists trying to get any interview they can.
Yeah.
So then on the spot, you have no idea who they are, but they give you a quick sheet and you're like, okay, so you're nominated for this and this is your song. So when it's someone you don't know, I guess you're kind of guaranteed to ask the generic question to them. But when it is the bigger names, you can try to get away with funnier stuff. I did notice walking right behind The Rock was Paris Hilton, and I didn't realize that because I was too busy yelling at The Rock.
Oh, yeah, you messed that up. You messed that up. I got to say this, though. Out of a lot of the interviewers I've seen, and I get this off of your Instagram page as well, you ask some really great questions. Your questions are never mundane. They're never generic. And,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's something really cool to see from your interviews. You know, you're talking about stuff that not everybody else is talking about. So kudos for you.
And just like, because I just like having casual conversations like this. I think that adds to such a better interview. I never have questions prepared. Like I research the hell out of an artist. I like to think before I sit down with them, I'm like their biggest fan at that moment.
Oh, cool.
Because I just know so much about them at that time.
Yeah.
But I never like to have questions in hand. Like we don't have questions right now.
No.
Because if you've got I like to keep the knowledge in my head because then it allows the chat to flow way more natural.
But that's a skill I feel like you have to develop. Would you agree or
yeah,
disagree?
I do think it is because I don't think that's the right or wrong approach. It's just the approach that I have found allows me to have the most normal conversation than being distracted and trying to like look down at a question or something. So for me, what works best is trying to just digest all the information I can about them in a realistic way to just open up a natural conversation.
Yeah. That's very smart of you.
It's fun. It's cool. I like it. And yeah.
You like it? You're so cute.
You are too.
Hope we don't make Tommy jealous.
He will be.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
So what's next is this. Mr. Zeke here has procured some videos for us to watch today to react off of.
Ooh.
As well as I've thrown in a couple of videos as well. We'll see if you enjoy them. They're pretty intense. I think some of them are. Did you watch the ones I sent?
Beheadings and stuff.
I should give you a warning maybe before you watch them, right?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm wiping my spit. I laughed and got a little of my dirty water spit on you. All right, let's check this out. You guys watching
disgusting.
Last of Us, by the way?
So good.
Okay.
So good.
This is one I sent in, yeah. This is a young man trying to taunt a lion. Have you seen this?
No.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Taken from TikTok, I can tell. But why? What's the point of this? I don't feel bad for this guy. He deserves it. And look at them all still filming. No one does anything but just keeps filming.
Keep watching. Am I going to be able to show this? No. Not this.
We can put maybe like a censor circle over it.
Maybe.
Does it take his finger? Oh, was it like a tendon that ripped out of his finger or something? Did you see a little something trail out of that at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Chicken fingers, try man fingers. That was... He deserved it. I don't feel bad for that.
Yeah.
I love it.
I just like watching his face.
If this is how it's getting started, I'm ready to see more.
Dude, how stupid are you to do something like that?
Oh, incredibly. First off, I feel bad for the lion. I mean,
Of course.
that looks like a horrible... But so I do not feel bad.
No.
Similar to like even bull videos, I've seen some of the gnarliest matador videos of all time, and I get that it's like a piece of their culture, and there's a whole like a whole history behind it that I don't understand. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's messed up the way they stab these bulls and like cut the tendons in their necks so they're weak, and then they just kind of taunt them and throw swords at them. So
That's
every time
disgusting.
I see a bull go
That's
after
horrible.
them, I'm kind of like, I bet there's one and the bull's horn goes through the guy here and
I've
out
seen
his
that.
mouth.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's some great pictures of it.
Yeah.
And-
That to me, you are. There is a huge disconnect in terms of the way you view life and animals.
Yeah.
Because
When I eat my hamburgers, I just like to know, I was just going to try to make a joke about, I still am all around dead animals, but in that form, no.
I think there's a process, and I'm not trying to tell people how to live their lives, but I always, especially when I'm eating meat, I always try to give reverence to whatever animal gave up its life, and at least show some appreciation, even if maybe it's not, like pasture-raised, organic ground beef type of situation.
Yeah.
Because at least I'm still aware of where this food is coming from. It just doesn't magically appear like something had to die for this to happen.
Yeah.
I'm a good person. That's what I'm trying to say.
As you eat your dead cow.
Yeah.
No, but I agree.
Oh,
And-
you're a vegetarian, aren't you?
No. What? Are you kidding?
You're a vegan, right?
No,
You're an
what?
ultimate vegan or something, right? Yeah, that's right. Let's see the next video.
You did the wrong research on me. All right, let's check out the next video. If this is anywhere where we're heading, I am liking it already. Oh, I've seen this one. Oh,
You see that?
I saw that one before. And
did?
so I'm guessing we can't show that on the air, but what happened was the guys
Give
were...
me a warning next time before I have the camera up on these things.
By the way, do you show all your guests this graphic of videos?
No.
Because what just happened is guys on a go-kart, the go-kart next to him sideswipes him and rips his finger off, and you can tell he doesn't notice at first. He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, ow."
And then
Ah!
sees it.
I
Isn't
went
that nuts?
Let's watch it again.
Wait. Oh, there it is.
Bada
It's
bing,
gone at the
bada
knuckle.
bing. And I went go-karting in a place like this for my first time in September or August or September this past year, and I loved it. I thought it was so cool. I want to go back and do it again. It was me and a bunch of friends having the time of our life, and I've been talking about doing it again. And then I saw this video like a week or two ago, and I was like, I'm not going to go go-karting again.
Oh, don't stop yourself from doing that, man. You
It's-
should go.
If I can wear like a suit made of chains and Kevlar.
Nah, man, go. Have a good time. This ain't going to happen to you.
Stick your hand out there. Give some high fives. I'm liking these videos, though.
Cut to next week. Nick is dead. I'm
And
like, oh,
we're gonna-
shit. Really? Damn.
And we're going to play the video of it for this
guys are
week's
like-
guest.
You guys are like, Wesam, you pushed him to do it. I was like, no.
Wesam, you're the one who hit him with your go-kart. I know.
No, well, that's
Well,
not on me.
You were driving the wrong way.
Okay, moving on.
What did you guys think of the video of it, though?
Yeah,
What do we got next? We're still heading in a good direction.
we've got 8 more minutes. No, I'm kidding.
No, there's not that many more.
What?
Okay.
If I could have known, I could have brought these, and I could have shown you guys some real videos.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We don't. By the way, we don't show all of our guests these because obviously I know you, and I know you like won't be upset when you see these things. I've made the mistake in the past of showing some things
Yeah.
that some guests are like, "Oh no, you did."
No, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
What did you show a guest?
Bro.
2 girls, 1 cup?
No.
No. I wouldn't.
God,
Wait,
you both
that
sounded
crossed
so
the line.
disappointed I said that.
Because I saw
that's,
that in like middle school. That was
yeah, that's
like,
nothing
That's
anymore.
old stuff. But
Yeah.
I accidentally
It's just a
showed,
Tuesday at a
That's
WeHo
awesome.
bar.
Yeah.
I showed a very nice actor guy, a cringy account of this dude who's like lost his wife, and he had like hundreds of videos of him like being like really sad and like freaking.
Yeah,
out.
I don't know why
You're
this is
really
funny.
laughing over
like,
this
yeah, why are
guy.
you laughing about
No,
it? Zeke?
I wasn't. It wasn't fun. There was something else that was funny about it, and I can't remember what it was. And it
Zeke-
wasn't the fact that he was like sad. It was the way he was going about doing it, I think.
Hmm.
But anyway, it wasn't the right guy to show that to, you know, because he saw it. And
You
he was
got to
just
be,
like-
yeah. And he was like, that poor guy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny to you as you're
Yeah.
laughing in the corner.
And I was like, yeah, let's switch it up a little bit. And then mood shifted.
Nothing's
Pretty
worse than during an
drastically.
interview you realize you've made the guest uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Not really. I just feel like I've sat down with some people that I feel like weren't vibing with me. Like that they just weren't really liking the chat. I like to think I'm very aware of what's appropriate and not appropriate to do in interviews when I'm doing the interview.
Oh,
Horsecock.
okay. Just I was like,
I handle myself very differently. But no, I've never like pissed someone off or anything.
isn't it fun being on the other side?
Yeah, it is. I'm the guest. I get to do whatever.
All right.
Show me another one. Show me a head getting ripped
You
off.
got it.
Wait,
man.
hold on. I wanted to know what were the bad ones that you had. We can bleep it.
Nah, no, I,
have
don't
to
even.
bleep so much
Okay, never
shit
mind,
in
never
this
mind, never mind.
episode
I-
already.
No, yeah, never
and I
mind.
will not even have it on record.
Okay, let's just go to the next one.
No,
Soundbite
don't
is the
say
way
it.
you said that.
So do we have another 2 minutes and 24 seconds
this
of
one
the
doesn't
video?
have sound.
What
Oh,
the
God.
hell am I looking at?
A late term abortion, I have a feeling.
Real
Let's watch
babies.
this.
This is baby acrobatics.
What?
You know, so I'm a triplet. I really am. And my parents never did this with us.
Was
Is the baby's arm going to rip off?
What the fuck am I looking at?
I don't know. I just,
What? I thought like an arm was going to rip off or a baby was going to hit the ground.
this is the weirdest transitions from the videos we started with to what we're watching now.
I know.
It's like The palate was
Hey.
not cleansed before those last 2 videos.
I need to know the story though. What is the benefit? What
Yeah,
or
actually,
what is
you're
the
right.
benefit on
You're right,
paper?
you're right.
It was supposed to be like some baby exercise with your.
I thought you were
baby
gonna say
class.
exorcism, and I was like, they were doing the thing.
Like exercise with your baby, but a lot of people were commenting and saying that like could definitely rip their limbs.
Yeah, you're flinging them around the room.
I mean, with the first 2 videos we saw, I was expecting that, and a little arm going off in the.
I saw a video recently of somebody. They train their babies how to swim, and so one of the ways
Yeah,
they
and they
train
dunk
them.
it in the water, and then it goes on its back.
Well, one of the videos, this lifeguard was just showing a ball to a fully dressed kid.
I saw that.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
they kicked it in.
Yeah, or
yeah.
they not kicked it, but they like pushed the baby in so it wouldn't be surprised when it happened in real life, and so they was able to float up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that stuff. I actually know that's pretty incredible.
That's actually a good thing to train, I guess, your kids. if
Yeah,
you have
teach
a
them how to
pool or
swim and teach them how to use a gun. That's what I'm always saying. And when you have both of those, your toddler's going to be unstoppable. God bless America.
I knew you brought up Fox News for a reason. You always talk about that in the studio though.
What? About what?
Like being like pro Fox News and like how you love the way they tell their stories.
Yeah, I love Donald Trump.
That might be no, I'm letting you know that's you're known for that.
To make it
at
clear,
Idobi.
I hate Fox News.
No, you don't.
I
Don't
hate-
say that.
I
Hey,
hate
don't say
Donald
that.
Trump.
No, you don't.
I am not
no,
Republican
no,
in the
don't go,
slightest.
dude.
We have a massive
Tommy's
gun
always
problem
talking about
in this
pressure.
country. Our
Come on,
healthcare
man.
system is fucked, and I hate religion.
I wish we could do a graphic whenever before we start talking about this, like it's a Fox News.
By the way, whatever
Yeah.
promo clip we put up, don't do anything too offensive for me. Thank you.
Yeah. No.
Horsecock.
Let's play it. Let's play it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute.
Well, yeah, of course.
Listen. Oh, listen.
You got the fucking wheel, yeah, Junior? Fucking asshole.
What does the wheel have to do with the brake?
Okay. Pause.
Shit!
Wait, they were driving in a VR headset?
So this is what I learned what was going on. She's able to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's-
Really?
I think that's a
Well,
Quest,
it's-
which has
it's-
cameras on the front. Yeah.
However, she's still in charge of the brake and the gas pedal, which she just decided
To disregard.
to disregard. And he's the one steering the car.
Wait, he's...
Yeah. That,
Frankie, stop digging in your damn kennel. He's steering the car?
Yeah.
Is he sitting in the passenger seat?
By the
with
way,
his
he
arm
doesn't have a
over?
dog named Frankie. It's just like something he's been doing the whole time. He's losing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are we going to blur this out?
Nothing but lies. Fox News, Donald Trump, everything he has said is a lie. Frankie, you
That's
have
the
He's
great-
got moss all over
Oh,
his.
She!
I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
Shit!
Oh
Hash-
my God!
Shit.
It's a she. Cancel Peyton. Hashtag cancel
I'm
Peyton.
sorry.
So she was the guy in this scenario. Did he have his hand reached over onto the steering wheel?
Yes.
Okay, and so her feet were supposed to be on. Can I watch it again?
Yeah. Let's go.
But although it starts as the car crashes, pretty
it
much,
starts
right?
Like, yeah. Like I mean, you got 2 seconds.
Oh my god.
You motherfucker.
And she blames him at first, almost. It sounds
You
like.
got
Yeah,
the fucking
she
wheel,
does.
yeah, Junior? Fucking asshole.
What does the wheel have to do with the brake?
Fucking shit!
That was her realizing. Oh shit, he's right.
Yeah. Boom.
What was the point of that anyway, though? What were they trying to achieve
Yeah.
I
by
don't know.
putting an Oculus? Is that what that was?
I don't know. I have no clue why you would do that.
Me neither.
Viral.
Oh, they went
They have
viral.
a virus.
What?
They have a virus.
They're probably drinking
Sure.
some of that unclean water out of the Keurig that I've been drinking.
You get so sick in the next week, and the doctors are like, "We don't know what you have."
He's filled with moldy tea. I'm like, oh god.
Sir, did you drink pond water? No. Oh my
More
God.
or less. Well, you should have, because whatever's in you is worse.
All right, let's play it.
You know, I have seen this one.
Why is he trying to steal it?
Yeah.
He's using it as a drum.
You understand me? Do you understand me?
Look
You
at
are
that
leaving
zoom
this
in on the
court
face.
Right fucking now.
It looks like Peyton in that video you showed me.
We're gonna gently let you up.
Listen.
Now, get up. Get the fuck up.
They should arrest him, not kick him out.
Oh, that's like out of a cartoon, the way he's holding him. Belt, shirt.
By the way, that guy knows Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Good job, dude.
That's Zeke. Stop. Pause. Pause the video. Pause. Pause. Zeke, you took the video.
This is your
This
video.
is your video.
You didn't. You just didn't tell us.
I
Dude.
just love that he's just filming.
And then he
the whole
goes,
time. They're just,
"You've done
"Good
well,
job,
sir."
dude."
Good job, dude.
Dude, I want to see you in war.
No.
No.
No, you're not gonna do it.
No, I want to see you in war. You would say stuff like that. They're at like, some machine gunnist, takes down a bunch of the enemy soldiers and you're like, good job, dude.
Yeah.
As you're filming it.
He's got his iPhone in war for some reason.
Exactly. And this doesn't. Poor guy.
They should arrest him.
I think
though.
he was trying to steal the.
Yeah,
guitar,
they
though.
should arrest him. They really should.
And is he dead
Shut
now?
up.
Is he dead though? I mean, look at
I
him.
like how they just.
He's being dramatic.
You hurt me. Ooh. He's gonna tell him he did a bad job now. Bad job, guy.
I would steal his stuff.
I love you can just see his shadow there.
Yeah. Oh,
They threw his shoe out at him. I didn't watch the extended cut where he steps outside and the shoe gets thrown out.
Yeah.
That was a very full. That was it. It had a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
That was a full story.
Since I know you're like, so I know you're pro-right, and like, how do you feel about all the people trying to steal stuff and not getting in trouble for it?
I can't be baited into something that can potentially be cut into a promo clip that'll cancel me. So I need to be wary of that. Weary.
Wary.
Weary.
Wary.
Weary. Is that it on the videos?
Yeah.
That's it, man.
What? Oh my God. Okay. Let me show you guys. Go to rotten.com.
I did. I know what that is.
Okay.
That was an old one. Rotten.com.
That was like one of the ones. Don't go there, anybody.
No.
That's fucked. Do you remember that one?
FUKT.
It knows
Or
like
if you
PHU.
I don't remember. Oh God. I don't need to even. I shouldn't even say the name of some of the
Yeah,
websites I
yeah.
grew up going to.
We can't bleep him out. Peyton already has a lot of work.
Obviously, Live Leak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, that site is dead, I think, right now.
They've definitely revamped it. Not
No,
that.
really?
Yeah, like
Okay.
someone they got bought out and changed it for the better. That had gruesome stuff that nobody should see.
Well, it's pretty messed up for multiple reasons because when the internet first came about, you'd have
There were no laws.
nothing to that extent. And also, really I don't think that's okay for just kids to be able to jump on any site on the internet,
Yeah, I was able to. We all did. And
Do you think it messes people up?
I think it comes down to the person because everyone is psychologically different. And I absolutely think we have seen cases now where people join a message board and then they are surrounded by, say, like racism or like this stuff. Like, because some of these guys that have gone out and done shootings, it's because they've been on places where everyone there had this same mindset. No one was there to stop it. And then it encouraged them to go out and do shootings. So I do think there's a bad side of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's ever anything you're going to be able to do about that because of the freedom of speech. But I mean, obviously, I think I'm not the biggest, in all honesty, I'm not the biggest fan of guns in this country. And when you allow the freedom of the internet to be mixed with the easy accessibility of guns, I think that's where you're going to see situations like what we have seen happen because then...
Yeah. I think adults should have the freedom to do what they want in terms of visiting whatever site they do. I think there has to be some sort of, and again, I haven't really thought this through, but like for kids or, early teenagers, like,
And that's up to the parents, kind of, because you can put controls and restrictions to an extent. But I mean, what can you do? What do you? What's the dream? Even if it wouldn't even be realistic, what's the potential solution or approach to that?
Well, I think we've all decided when a person becomes an adult is 18, right?
Yeah.
So at 18, maybe you don't need, maybe to access certain websites, like pornography websites primarily, or certain gun websites, for instance. Maybe you have to put in your information before, like your name, birth date, and that kind of information for you to access that stuff. I know some
But I feel like
states are considering that, and some countries already do that. Like for Korea, you have to put in a lot of information before you look at pornography because they don't want kids looking at pornography.
Yeah, and I'm not even worried about the porn side of stuff. I
Okay.
think the worst thing about the porn side is it probably gives a very unrealistic expectation to the younger people. And also, a lot of porns make women look like treating them absolutely horrible is okay. But I think the worst thing is kind of what I was saying, like unregulated, like online forums. I think that's what really starts to brainwash people. Or just like they go to a website like 4chan.
Well, how about a login for that to even access that?
Yeah, they can do that, but it'll never happen.
I know. I don't know a solution to it.
There's not. The internet is far too rampant, and we got it all in our pockets now.
What do you guys think? Do you think there's some kind of way to fix that? No.
I think it's too far gone.
Mm.
It's been around too long.
Without
There's,
completely making us a different
Yeah.
country in general. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like there are places like China and Korea where that's because that's how their governments ran.
Right.
That's not the way it is here.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't want it to be ran that way here.
Well, it's also another tricky thing because, freedom of press, is something I believe in, but then you get like paparazzi.
Now, paparazzi is one that I think should be on the law books. I think that should at least be brought up.
Yes.
Do you see what I mean though? Like,
Didn't that lead to
that's-
Princess Diana's death inadvertently?
Really?
They were being,
I didn't know.
her car was just being swarmed by all these motorcycle paparazzi. So they were just trying to make an escape through a tunnel, and then they slammed into a wall. But even here, I'm so embarrassed for those paparazzi that I see nowadays that their life is to just encroach on someone else's life and try to catch them. I'll never understand how a human being can wake up each day and be like, I'm going to go out and be a paparazzi. I'm going to go invade someone's personal space, not let them leave their house without them knowing I'm on their trail, make sure I'm right there when they get out of the restaurant. I think it's such an invasion of privacy.
Because obviously someone is buying those pictures, and that's primarily websites and newspapers that basically are, like, what is it called? Okay,
Tabloid
magazine,
stuff.
tabloid stuff. Yeah.
Which I don't even see how they must not make the money I would imagine that they used to. Because I feel like social media has changed that game entirely. Because
Yeah.
before social media, the only time you could see these celebrities was in a movie or on a red carpet if it was an actor, or on the stage or at a festival, or in a music video if it was a band. So it was like a big deal to see them out and about.
Right.
But now we live in a generation where we have such our own personal insight to any celebrity we want, more or less, just from their own social
Who
media.
wants these shitty photos?
Yeah, who wants the photos of them leaving a restaurant?
Yeah.
You're like, you can't. I tuned in their live stream last night and they talked to me. Like, it's way different.
You know what? You're right, but they're still there. So somebody's
Right.
watching them. A lot of people.
It's
are
the
watching.
incriminating photos are the ones that I see as obviously the ones that are still valuable, which I think are horrible as well. I will always think that stuff's screwed up.
I think one of Daniel Radcliffe's best power plays was wearing the same outfit whenever he left the house for a year, so that paparazzi couldn't sell the photos. 'cause
Yeah.
Did he do that?
So that newspapers like, these are old photos, and they're like, no, he's wearing the same outfit.
That is such a good move.
Yeah, but also that's a lot of work.
He could just buy. Maybe that was really his only wardrobe. He's like, I got the money. I'm just gonna buy 300 of the same outfit.
Yeah. But when they take pictures of the kids, like the celebrities,
Yeah,
kids
I don't think
who
that
are
should be
babies,
legal.
I'm like, whoa, dude, what are you doing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's one thing with a celebrity, but why are you putting their kids on blast like
And
that?
I mean, you can see the videos how they mob them when they come out of a
Yeah.
restaurant, how they mob them when they leave their car. It's such a dangerous thing. I think paparazzi are scum. I literally do. And if I meet a paparazzi, I'm gonna be like, I think you're a loser that you're a paparazzi for a living. Go be a real photographer. Like, go take photos of stuff that isn't ruining people's lives.
It must be an adrenaline rush to them as well,
Yeah.
I feel like there's a little bit of an adrenaline rush associated with it. Yeah.
And I wonder behind the scenes what the money side of it's like. Maybe it is a very lucrative business, which I don't understand at this time and age how it is, but it must be, because out here in LA, it seems to be everywhere.
How
Yeah.
would you deal with paparazzi, Wesam, if you had like crazy paparazzi that were at your door every
At my door?
day? Yeah. Or, anytime you left.
Definitely
yeah, like
not on-
outside your apartment or
Out- when
something.
you
They're
left
not
here.
like banging on your door every day, but like
I'm the type of personality to do this. I'd be like, hey guys, I don't mind you. I can stop and get the pictures you want right now, because if this is how you make your living, for me, so be it.
So weird.
Yes.
If you need a picture of
if
me
you
to
guys-
pay your bills.
If you guys don't mind, just try not to get. Please do not get my family in the pictures. You can take pictures of me, but I kindly ask you guys, and I'll take as many pictures as you want. Just don't get my family. And depending on their reaction, and if they stay respectful of that boundary, I might just put up with it. But whenever that boundary gets crossed, I think that's maybe when I start playing a little dirty with them.
I almost feel like if you give them a boundary, they're going to find crossing that boundary is more lucrative for them. They're going to be like, oh, you
Yeah.
don't want a picture of your family? We got to get a picture of their family because they do
yeah.
not want to
And
show
now
it.
we have Wesam.
I know,
be
honestly,
angry.
like, I know this is kind of fucked up, but this is where my mind goes. First part is like having some kind of electronical EMP device where it really screws up their cameras.
And so I've seen like the Kardashians, they'll have a guy that walks around with like a strobe light flashlight, and it's powerful enough to just ruin any
Yeah.
photos because it just washes it out.
Oh.
And then if I had fuck you money, which I hope to someday have, I'd like hire some goons.
To go rough up some pops.
You mean to
Paps?
just break their camera or something, or like?
Oh no, it goes
Hey,
much
boss,
deeper.
what do you
No,
want me to
they
do?
follow them.
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they follow
We
them
found DMZ.
and they go, hi, first name, last name. This is where you live. These are the skeletons in your closet. Don't ever show up at this person's house again. If you do, it's gonna be really unpleasant for you the next time we see you. And we know where you live. We know everything. We know your family. So, so you
Publicly
can go
putting
find
this out here, huh? God damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really
I'm not saying I
unfortunate.
have done it. I'm just saying like maybe that would be an option, but I don't know the legal ramifications. Is that illegal? Oh, it's illegal. Oh, I won't do it then.
But if he could.
I won't do that because it's illegal.
Do it.
No, man, it's illegal. I won't do it.
Just try it out. What are you Are you looking at the camera?
Yeah, man, it's a camera.
Didn't know what you were looking at. So what else?
Nothing, man. Hey, when are you? Wait, you're still doing your show, Nick Major Show, for people to know.
Yeah, every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on Idobi Radio. And each week,
Okay. Yeah.
each week, I'm doing an interview with an artist, and I premiere the first 15 minutes of that on the middle segment of my show. And then on Friday, the full video version of it drops over at youtube.com/Idobi.
Awesome. So, what? can
Subscribe
people-
now and get 15% off. I'm just kidding.
What? No, I'm kidding. What can people expect from your show?
Like this week or in general?
In general, when they tune into the Nick Major Show,
Mm.
what kind of vibe do you give? Because it's a long show. It's 8 hours long, right?
1 hour, but
1 hour. Sorry, 1 hour.
see, his facts are all fucked.
This is how I do research.
I'll tell you how the Nick Major
I throw
Show.
out numbers during the interview, and when they correct me, I go, "Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, 1 hour long."
The breakdown of the Nick Major Show, I'll make it clear.
Yeah.
Broken into 3 sections, all right?
Okay.
First section of each episode, I got my boy Tommy most weeks. You know Tommy.
No.
We kick it off with our incredible theme song, and then we dive straight into movies and TV show conversations,
that.
reviews. And then after that, we premiere 15 minutes of my interview from that week with an artist. And then after that, the last third is talking about some news stories.
That's cool.
That's it.
I love that.
It's fun. It's cool. It's fun and cool and nice and fun.
Yeah. I gotta say, when I was on your show, I think a couple times I've been on, so high energy.
It is
loved
high energy.
You are caffeinated up, and I
It's
love.
just me
That's
and
crazy.
the Coke.
That's crazy.
I'm kidding. I don't do Coke.
You don't do coke.
No.
You do not do cocaine.
Not all day.
Wait, no, for real. Do you do drugs?
No. I smoke weed. That's
I
it.
can't be tell if you're being serious.
No, I don't do. No. I smoke weed occasionally, but even that gives me anxiety.
Like dipped and stuff, like hash.
No. Fuck no. I can't dip that in
Okay.
anything.
So no drugs.
No. You don't smoke or drink, right?
I rarely drink. I've tried to get high multiple times smoking. Nothing happened. I haven't felt
Okay,
anything.
let me try it with you. Which I'm not a big smoker at all. Most of the time it gives me anxiety, and then like I have to be like, why did I do this?
Yeah.
But I want to try to get you stoned.
Yeah, I did take an edible once, and I was like, oh, it's a body high. It felt more like in my body and tingly. And I was like, I think I had a cold at the time, so my chest felt a little tingly. I
Yeah.
was like, I can get this off of like drinking lemon balm tea. I don't need like this intensity of it.
Is that what you're drinking right now?
Oh, this is Baco. Jocko Go.
What?
What the fuck did you just say?
This is Jocko Go.
You slurred the hell
No, I
out of that
didn't.
one.
I always enunciate. Bikers,
You're slowly leaving frame too. You have been slouching more and more throughout the episode.
You, dude, last week they came.
Thank God he's gone. So, guys, let's talk about real good stuff.
Yeah. Is my head still in?
Barely.
Damn it.
Nice.
Nice.
What about you? What have you been working on, cooking up, doing?
Dude, I have been frustrated with my acting career and just the acting business in general. That's, if you want the honest truth, that's where I'm at with it. I'm tired of self-tapes. I'm tired of not being in the room, but there's nothing I could do about it. So I've been really upping my game with what I've been bringing to the self-tape table. My reps love it. Casting directors love it. Just haven't booked anything. And the previous show I was on, can't really talk about it too much, but unfortunately, haven't been invited back on it, and that happens sometimes. Sometimes they take a shift in the way they want the story, which is totally fine. And hopefully they'll have the character come back at some point. If not, that's fine too. So, just frustrated with not being in the room. I think that's so critical to the job of a professional actor, because now Joe Schmo and a guy from Alabama, no offense to anybody from Alabama who wants to be an actor, that's fine, but like I just picked a state. Once, if they want to do a self-tape and they have a manager and they're like, oh, you got a good look, here, do a self-tape. So everybody's doing self-tapes. They get all the tries in the world to deliver the perfect tape for casting, and boom, it's like, oh, wow, this is a good actor. And when in reality, they're not really a good actor. They're just good at self-taping.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be in the room to deliver the product at a very certain time with that pressure. I think that's very important.
Do you see it ever going back to that, or do you think the pandemic changed that for good?
I changed it, I think,
I agree.
unfortunately.
I agree.
And I'm really sad about that, and I don't know.
I'm squeaking away over here.
You
Sorry.
are. And I was like, that's either him or me, and I found out it was you. So, show over.
You're sad about that, but you got to deal with it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, my perspective is changing on it. What kind of edge can I have now when I self-tape? How can I improve them? And I've been finding little ways here and there that's really elevated my acting craft, as well as the auditioning side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been finding some sneaky things that I've been doing that I'm not going to give off.
Reveal on camera?
No, absolutely
That's
not.
the
I would never
inside
tell people about my secrets now. No.
Killing the competition.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. What?
No.
Uh-huh.
Paparazzi?
What I love, though, when you were in the room, it was much more of an even playing field. And I'll tell you why. Because everybody was given the same reader. Excuse me. You were given the same time to prepare. And it mimicked what it's like being on a TV set as much as possible. And not in the sense of there's a crew around and all this stuff, but in terms of the pressure that's on to deliver at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be like on TVs, on a TV set and be like, oh, sorry, those first 5 takes were warm-up ones. Can I try something different? Can I actually change my blocking to move over here? Then no. Because they'd have to move lights, they'd have to move the camera, they'd pull focus, all that stuff. Also, time is money. You usually get, like, as you know, 2 or 3 takes. That's it for a shot. That's what they've budgeted the allowance, the time for that day for each shot. So if you're taking 18, 20, 25 different
For
takes
your audition.
for your self-tape,
Yeah.
how were you supposed to go into the room with that?
No, and I, even just on the interview side, I was so sick of Zoom interviews, like, for me interviewing artists. And I won't do those again. I won't. Like, that's why I'm so back to in person. The one exception I made last year was Lil Nas X, because it's Lil Nas X.
What? You got to interview him?
I did.
That's cool.
And I was like, I'm not going to do any more Zoom interviews. And then I got called about that. And I was like, I'll do that. But anything in the entertainment world that's typically like an in-person thing, I feel like it takes away such a particular side. And on the audition side, I for like me, when I interview people, I feel like just for our relationship, for us vibing, it's so important to be in person. For the
Yes.
audition side too, with having the casting director there with you physically, and then they can even give you a note if they need to, or they can just vibe with your personality when the camera's not on, when you're not in character, like, or when you're just, maybe you're in character the entire time. But there's something so different about the in-person to online side of that stuff.
Sorry, our 1 hour time slot is up on Idobi Radio. If you want to watch the full episode, tune in to Spotify and Apple Podcasts and YouTube tomorrow morning. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Wesam's World. And make sure you follow Nick Major at Nick Major.
At Nick
right-wing-
_Major.
Sorry, just Nick Major.
Right-wing conservative.
Right-wing conservative, Nick _Major.
Horsecock.
Instagram, Twitter. The show continues on. Yeah, dude. There's something, you hit it on the head. Vibing with the casting director in the room. And also, sometimes I have a question. Sometimes I have a small question
You'd be
that
like,
changes
is this
everything.
supposed to, or do they, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Right, because that'll change the dynamic of the whole scene. So, what am I supposed to do for every little question I have? Ask my reps to go ask casting and vice versa? I can't do that. So, that's my life.
The world we live in.
Also, this spring has been terrible for pilots. They've ordered, so far, the major networks, like 10 to 13 only.
What's the average?
Oh, 40.
At least 90.
Really?
40 to 90.
Yeah.
One
yeah,
of
yeah.
you's wrong.
I book TV shows.
Oh, did he just
So-
throw that in your face?
So, yeah. Catch me on Killer Siblings on Oxygen.
That's actually true. He was on Killer Siblings. No, he's being serious. He's not.
Multiple
He's not a real killer. The way you reacted, Zeke.
What? Did he?
Zeke was like, "What?"
I've been sitting next to a murderer.
You could catch this guy over on Law and Order. Or you could catch me, multiple characters on Killer Siblings on
For
the
real?
free channel Oxygen on any Roku
Is that
player.
like a documentary recreation killer show of like?
That's awesome.
I still want to see all those clips together. You should download them and put them into a reel.
I'll find a way.
You'll find a way.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on with me.
Good shit. I hope you're happy and positive. These ups and downs always happen in the acting world.
Damn.
I don't feel like you meant that.
Yeah.
You okay, dude?
So sorry you suck. What about you guys? What are you up to? No, I'm just kidding.
Are you a fan of Blink 182?
Not really.
You heard it on air.
Oh.
Coming in the studio right now.
Blink
Blink
182.
182.
Name one member. That's not Travis Barker.
Okay.
I have no
Matt.
idea.
I'm gonna kick you in the dick hole right now.
I'm kidding. It's Tommy.
Tommy DeLong. Is
Yeah.
that what you call him?
That's what I call him.
Tommy DeLongy.
And Brett.
Mark.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
They're my favorite band of all time. That's the joke.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
get
yeah.
it now.
No.
Yeah.
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 That's good.
I know one of my favorite songs is "Call Me Maybe Tomorrow."
Well, that's not Blink 182.
No, I think it's their unreleased one.
Oh no, trust me, I'd know it.
Oh yeah.
Thanks so much for tuning in this week to Wesam's World,
Can I do
everybody.
your show this week?
If you want to,
No, that's okay.
you can.
I don't feel like you want me to do.
No, you can, but you'd have to be here on Tuesday to do it.
That's fine.
But it's not going to be. Well, maybe. Yeah, if you want to do it.
Oh, what time
live,
Tuesday?
7.
Oh, I teach yoga.
Oh, you're an asshole. You
No.
you set me up to tease it. And
No,
then-
no, I teach yoga from 7:30 to 8:30, just down the road. You should come Thursdays.
Okay.
No,
Thursdays?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh,
I teach.
okay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. You and Tommy.
Maybe I need to.
It's hot yoga. Peyton's been in there. Not when I'm teaching though.
Yeah.
I want cold yoga so I can be cozy during it.
You want cold yoga?
Yeah, a little snuggy. You know.
No. Oh, that's actually we have really good gentle flow classes and rejuvenation classes that basically you've got a blankie and like pillow.
blankie?
Yeah.
Oh, blankie?
Yeah.
Okay. If they got blankies and pillows, I am in.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Shake it here, brother. Oh, there we go.
Nick Major Show Tuesdays at
10
7 p.m.
10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, live on Idobi Radio. And don't forget, every Friday over at youtube.com/Idobi at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, you can catch my brand new video interviews. The one dropping this week is with a new artist named Leah. We're going to hear the first 15 minutes of my latest episode of The Nick Major Show. And last week, you catch my new interview with Maddie Mullins from Memphis Mayfire. And before that, we've had some other great names. We've had Scene Queen in this year. She's absolutely killing it. And Honey Revenge. New pop punk band that I think they're going to do big things. You can catch them all over at youtube.com/Idobi.
And you can check out his Fox News segments every Wednesday. Where Has the Right Gone? Let's bring it back every Wednesday on Fox, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, prime time.
God bless America. Praise Jesus.
There you go. Play us out, Peyton. Thank you for tuning into Idobi Radio. We at Wesam's World do not support any of the views brought to our
Horsecock.
attention by our guest today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate you. If you're watching on YouTube right now, still just hit the subscribe button if you don't mind to tune into all of our latest episodes, as well as the bell icon, and leave a comment below. That helps with the algorithms. And hey, you're part of the Wesam's World family. Thank you for joining in, and thank you for listening. We love you guys. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk.
Bye-bye.